Hi guys, and welcome once again to Ambiente Kitchen, coming at you through this coronavirus epidemic with some tasty little treats that you may want to cook up at home should you have the ingredients. Now today we're going to do something that's a little bit different. It's a dish we've never had on the menu before. It's a dish called Tortillitas de Camarone, which is a shrimp fritter. Now this dish comes from originated in Cadiz in the far bottom left-hand corner, the southwest of Spain. It's an iconic dish. It's basically a shrimp fritter. Little shrimps, tiny little shrimps. In Spain, they use really small ones, and they put them in with the shells on, and they just throw them in whole. It's really difficult to get around here. So we today are using some brown shrimps, which are a pretty good substitute. They've got lots of taste, and they work pretty well. They're really small. So let's crack on with it. The ingredients are fairly simple. We've got flour, we've got water, we've got seasoning, i.e. salt and pepper, a little bit of turmeric just to give them a little yellowy tinge, just to make them a little bit more appealing. That's about it really. Oh, and a little bit of ideally spring onion, but it's coronavirus, so today we're substituting shallot, so a little bit of shallot, not a whole one, just probably a quarter. So what we do straight away: flour. You'll notice the ingredients here are kind of a little bit hit and miss quantity wise. Now, I've had a bit of a berating from some of our chefs because I'm always telling them to work to recipe, and I've just been winging it. So apologies chefs, don't do it like I do it, stick to the recipe. But what we will do for this is we'll stick up on our Facebook page the recipe, so you've got exact quantities afterwards. So if you want to make it, you can make it, and it's to the recipe. So there we go. Flour first. A little bit of turmeric, not an awful lot, probably a teaspoonful. As I say, just give it a little bit of colour. Salt and pepper. And then just mix it up dry to begin with, and then throw in a little bit of water. Then you want to get this quite a runny, sort of milky paste texture. Doesn't want to be too stiff. You see already it's got a nice sort of yellow colour there. Put water in there. Okay, so you see it's a fairly sort of sloppy-ish batter. That's good. So into there we stick some of our Camarones, shrimps. That should do it. Now if you use it, you can use larger shrimps if you can't get the small ones. Just chop them up or blitz them up first, because you want ideally little bits of shrimp that are so not in too big a chunks, so the batter and the shrimp are sort of fairly evenly distributed. I'm going to put the rest of these in as well. So again, just mix them up, dead simple. And then we've got some hot oil on here, which I'm just going to turn up a little bit. Okay, hopefully we'll have no problems with the smoke alarm this time. So there you can see, it's kind of like a shrimpy. Oh, we forgot the shallots. Okay, so just mix those in very quickly. Okay, and then in our hot oil, hopefully, just try shrimp in there first. That's pretty good. So then it's simply just a spoonful, drop them into the oil. And if your oil's hot enough, which mine isn't quite, should have just put that on the heat a bit quicker. It should spread a little bit on the surface of the oil. Let's try this next one. One of the reasons we don't do them in the restaurant is because you need quite a lot of frying space. They'd be really popular. So we'd end up taking lots of orders for them, and I think we'd struggle to keep up. So we've got a couple in there. They only need maybe a couple of minutes on either side, just enough to sort of get browned off. I'm going to turn the first couple over that we put in. Might even get another couple more in there. And they are seriously Moorish, these. These with a glass of beer, cold glass of beer, or a nice glass of Fino or Manzanilla. Perfect. Flip them over after being in a couple of minutes. Okay, right, that one's probably done, so let's just get the rest of it. Just drain them off on a bit of a plate with a bit of kitchen paper on, just to take off the excess oil. I'm going to stick a couple more in here while we're at it. So 1 spoonful for each is enough. So there we go, that is your Tortillita de Camarone. And if we just break one open, just sort of like, pretty hot bit there. Really fishy. I'll tell you, these are seriously good, but they are seriously Moorish. Now I'm in the office all on my own today. I'm going to eat all these. Don't tell anyone. Just need a glass of Fino.